Germany, considered one of the models for containing the spread of the coronavirus, is facing a second wave of outbreaks in some regions as the country continues to do its version of a phased reopening. Two hard-hit regions are putting the country's so-called emergency brake system to the test. It's meant to trigger new lockdowns if there is a spike in infections. NBC's Carl Nasman joins us now from Greiz, Germany, which has seen a rise in community transmission of the virus. Okay. So they've kicked in the emergency brake. What does that look like, Carl?
Yeah, I'm standing in one of those epicenters that you mentioned, these new coronavirus hotspots that are popping up. This is Greiz. This is the center of Germany. And, you know, you walk along the streets, it doesn't look a whole lot different. But the thing is that even though Germany considered a success story overall, that success is being tested by regions like this one. The numbers actually 10 times higher than the national average in terms of new daily infections, so high that actually the German military, Chuck, was called in to help with the medical response here, testing thousands of people in the hospitals and nursing homes in the region. As you mentioned, the first big test, in fact, the first time that the emergency brake has been triggered here in Germany. That's in place in case a region were to spike in terms of infections. So new lockdown restrictions being put into place. So restaurants that were supposed to open last week, that is being delayed by 2 more weeks. Visitations at hospitals have been canceled. Well, what about life under this new lockdown? I spoke with the head of the German military response here. Here's what he told me.
My feeling is that the people understand quite well that if you have a hotspot of this epidemic situation, then you have, of course, other rules than perhaps 50, 60, or 100 kilometers away where there are no new cases.
Of course, this is something that the United States and other countries will be having to deal with. How do you continue to open up a state or a country when you still have these hot spots to deal with? How do you get the people that live there to buy in to new lockdowns, even as everyone else is enjoying their new freedoms? Chuck, Katie?
Carl Nasman, thank you. Katie, over to you.
And Chuck,